I still remember the exact moment she said it. The fluorescent lights buzzing above us, the stale office air thick enough to choke on. She didn't even look up from her laptop when she delivered the sentence that cracked something inside me. "You're just not cut out for this job." Not anger, not surprise, just clarity. Her voice was flat, like she was reading my fate off a script she'd rehearsed 1,000 times. I stood there holding the quarterly report she'd use as her own in tomorrow's meeting, the one I stayed up 3 nights straight refining, the one she'd already taken credit for before. She pushed her chair back. "No need for drama. HR will process your exit. Friday will be your last day." I nodded once. "I'll leave on Friday," I said. "But Monday will be interesting." She rolled her eyes. That part still makes me smile. Backstory: how the knife was sharpened. When I first joined the company, Melissa looked like opportunity wrapped in expensive perfume. She said things like, "I see potential in you," and "Stick with me and you'll rise fast." For a while, I believed her. She gave me projects, visibility, responsibility. But slowly, the compliments became commands, the mentoring became management, and the management became manipulation. I was the engine, she was the driver who pretended she built the car. At first, I brushed it off. Everyone pays dues, everyone climbs. But loyalty turns into resentment the moment you realize you're the only one being loyal. It started small, a missing credit line on a team announcement. A casual, "We collaborated on this during a meeting where she never touched the work." Her sudden insistence that all my drafts be sent through her first. "For polish," she'd say. Then came the real blow, a performance review claiming I lacked leadership and initiative. A file she handcrafted with the same precision I'd once admired. A file designed to push me out and raise her up. She'd been building the trap for months, and she thought I'd only notice when the jaws snapped shut. She underestimated 2 things about me. 1, I don't panic. 2, I don't lose quietly. I didn't argue, didn't beg, didn't try to fix things. I just walked out of her office with the same calm I'd used to leave a burning building. Because unlike her, I planned ahead. She didn't know about the audit logs I'd been quietly compiling, the email records, the task files with timestamps, the internal chats where she told me to keep this between us whenever she forwarded my work to the directors under her name. She didn't know I'd been documenting every theft, every lie, every directive to cover for her incompetence. She didn't know I'd already shared the package with the compliance officer she hated, the one she thought she was smarter than. And she definitely didn't know that her upcoming project, the one she boasted would secure her promotion, was built entirely on falsified productivity she couldn't replicate without me. She fired me like she was swatting a fly. She didn't realize she'd cut out the only person who kept her empire standing. Thursday night, I finalized my report. Not the corporate one, the truth. A clean, chronological, fully documented breakdown of her misconduct, the plagiarism, the credit theft, the falsified deliverables, the budget misallocation she made me adjust, and of course, the communication logs. I sent it to HR, to legal, to the directors, to the ethics committee. I scheduled all the emails for Monday at 8 a.m., the moment she'd walk into the boardroom to present my quarter's success as her own. And then I packed my desk like a ghost passing through its last room. Friday, I shook her hand on the way out. She smirked, victorious. I let her enjoy it. People always savor the meal right before the poison kicks in. Monday morning, I woke up without an alarm, stretched, made coffee, opened my laptop, and waited. At 8:06 a.m., the first message hit. "Are you seeing this?" Then another. "She's crying in the boardroom. What did you do?" By 8:15 a.m., Melissa called me. Her voice wasn't cold anymore. It was shaking, thin, desperate. "Can we talk? This is all a misunderstanding." I didn't answer. I didn't need to. A moment later, a director emailed me personally. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We're launching an immediate review. Her downfall wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It was precise, surgical, the kind of collapse that happens when a single supporting beam is removed from a fragile structure. Me. By the end of the week, Melissa was suspended. By the end of the month, terminated. And I slept better than I had in years. Revenge isn't about rage. It's about restoration, balance. She thought stripping my title would end me. She never understood. Titles don't make people powerful. Receipts do. And I kept every single one.